What's up, everybody? Back again with another short video, and today I'm going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, which is, of course, importing data in HubSpot. Now, as a HubSpot partner, I see a lot of import sheets, right? And I personally don't really like importing data inside of HubSpot. Not necessarily because the import flow does not work, because I think it's one of the most cleanest flows that I've seen looking at the various tools I've worked with. I spend most of my time on preparing the import file before I can actually import, because of course we want to make sure that we don't have any errors right when we click that big orange button, and we want to make sure that everything is formatted correctly, perfect data, clean data in the correct format, so we can map everything perfectly. Now, depending on the complexity or the size of the import, that can take a lot of time, right? And of course, we have tools at our disposal. We have, Google Sheets, whatever tool you use to kind of clean that up, or you could use AI like ChatGPT. But still, it can take you a lot of time, and it's not fun. I don't get any joy out of it. So any update that helps me work faster is I'm happy. So I have to make a video about it. So we have a very nice update that will not necessarily save you some time, but will give you a lot more insights when you have ran an import. Now, as you know, during the import flow, we can actually map drop down values during the import flow, right? So I have set up an example sheet to kind of showcase what I mean here. So let's say I have this import file with a custom property, favorite color, and you can already kind of see we have kind of these weird values. We have banana, cherry, and apple, which are not really colors, right? And I've set up the property already. And you can also see there are the colors, but banana, cherry, and apple are not colors. So if we would have run this import, we would have to remap those values, right? Or we could just, not import them, but then, the value will stay empty. Now that to me is already a big win, right? So as you already know, should we now import, we can then map the non-existent options, right? HubSpot is already flagging this here, so we can click that. And now we can see, well, hey, we have 3 values that are not in the favorite color property in the drop-down list. So how would you want to map it? So let's say apple, I'm going to map it to green, banana, that's yellow, and cherry is red, right? That's cool. Let's see, all these are mapped. We don't have it. So this looks good, right? So now we can simply run the import, and here is where the update comes along, because if you go to the results screen, you can now also see the actions you took during the mapping step. So if you ever want to look back at the mapping exercise you did, like, okay, what kind of what colors did I map here? You'll see it right here. So it's really helpful. This little tab here, that is the actual update, because as you know, this step right here with mapping these missing options, that was of course already available. But I'm hoping that HubSpot will continue to add options like this because, like I said, I don't think I'm the only one here, but I spend a lot of time fixing stuff like this, right? Fields that have the incorrect values or dates that are formatted incorrectly or, whatever. And it would be really helpful if HubSpot could, help in that regard to kind of help me do that work during the import instead of doing it beforehand, right? I think that would or could save me and a lot of others sometime during the import process. So yeah, I wanted to share. Hope this helps. And as always, happy HubSpotting.